What is up, Z Force? What's good? It's razzaq here, and I am back again with yet another dreadlock video. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys a new retwisting style. You guys seem to really like the two-strand twist one, so today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to retwist and braid your own dreadlocks, 100% free and by yourself. After the intro, let's get into it. Alright y'all, so once again, before we get into the tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys the bare minimum amount of products that you need to do this and my recommended products for it. So to get that started off, the very least that you need is going to be a comb and some water. This is honestly the bare minimum for any style, just because you need to wet your hair before you style it so it's not brittle and dry and so it doesn't break. And you need to comb for the parts. So if you don't got nothing else, you don't got no money, go steal your sister comb, go get you some water. That's all you need. Now, I do recommend, in addition to the comb and the water, that you get yourself a nice locking gel. The locking gel that I'm using is gonna once again be the Talil YG Lock It Up locking gel. I got it on the screen for you right now. And I'm really liking this locking gel. I was using the Talil YG Tight Hold before, but I don't know, something about this, I like it a lot. It's like a little waxy and it just holds really well, even when I sweat, and I sweat a lot, I ain't gonna lie. Next, I didn't even include this in the last video, but I do think that it's best if you get some oil. I really just like oiling my scalp right after I get a fresh retwist, just because it's exposed and it's there. And personally, after retwist is when my hair or my scalp gets the most dry, just because obviously the scalp is exposed and showing, so it's a lot of air in it. So I use oil to seal it in and you know what I'm saying, make sure my hair is protected against the elements. So now that we're done with the products, we're gonna get right into this tutorial. Like I was saying before, y'all, the first thing that you're gonna wanna do before you do any style is wet your hair. And typically, if I was gonna do a retwist on my hair, I would just hop in the shower and wash my hair, so like my whole head would be wet already. But for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna just go ahead and use the spray bottle because it makes it simple, gets the point across. So yeah, I'm gonna just spray my root slip, make sure that water is all in there and they're nice and malleable and I can braid and all that. After I put the water in my dreads, you're gonna want to crack open your retwist gel, whatever you decide to use. Bees, don't use beeswax. I don't even know why I said that. Don't use beeswax. Locking gel, aloe vera, whatever you want to use, get that in just a considerable amount. You don't want to OD it, because this is when people end up getting a lot of buildup in their hair. They should be trying to do way too much and use way too much product. I'm gonna show you right now. This is not a lot of product at all. If you're the focus ever, you can see this is not a lot, not at all. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get that, and because we're doing a braid, I'm gonna spread it across 3 braids. I got a middle part right here, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do it as a front. A little bit. All right. I'm gonna get just a tiny little bit more, just because I feel like it could use it. It's not a whole lot though. Literally just like a little nib. You feel me? Now that I have the locking gel spread out all throughout the roots of my hair as well as the water, we're gonna get right into the parting. So first things first, like I said, because I have a middle part, I'm gonna start in the middle, but if you don't, you could disregard this. And you're gonna want to figure out where your part is. The first part that I do is always this one, just because it's easy. You're gonna want to lay your comb down this way so that the teeth of the comb are in the same direction as the part. And then comb this dread away from this one. Just comb the dreads apart just to get like the main bulk of the hairs away from each other. And this will make parting it a whole lot easier, for sure. Now that I've parted it a few times, all I'm gonna do is take the very tip of this comb right here. Just this one tooth, like literally just this one piece right here, and try and comb it all the way down that part that I've created. So just like this, I'm going slow, trying to get as much hair as possible, pull it apart, and I'm gonna just keep doing that all the way down until I get to the bottom. And then once again, comb it apart, comb it apart, comb it apart. And I like to redo this step as many times as possible just to get the cleanest part. But once I feel satisfied, oh, I forgot one more item. You also are going to need a bag of clips. I always forget to mention the clips for some reason. I always forget something. If you know me, you know I recommend these duck clips. These are the good clips. Use these clips. Do not use the short ones. It'll make your life a whole lot easier. But like I was saying, now that you can see that I got the hair parted, all I'm gonna do is take the clip and line up the clip the same way you lined up the comb at first along the part, and let it just drag all the hair to the side so it's out the way. That's the best method for clipping your hair. Next, are you going to do the same process but at the top part of the braid that you're going to want to do? So all you basically doing is creating a box to separate your hair that's going to be in the braid from the rest of your dreads. Comb it apart, comb it apart, comb it apart, comb it apart. Now that I've combed it apart a few times, I can kind of start to clearly see where the line is supposed to be at, and I'm gonna just take that top comb piece and try and separate it as best as I can. Disclaimer, you probably are not gonna get the perfectest, best parts in the world your first ever go around, but I promise you that with practice, it comes a whole lot easier. So I feel like this line is straight. I like kinda the way it's looking. I'm not trying to do the perfectest, most best retwist for you guys right now. I'm just trying to show you guys basically what I do and kinda how it works. Okay, that's a little awkward. But yeah. Now that I have this first part and the second part, the last one I'm gonna do is obviously gonna be this final corner right here. And same process as before. Comb the dreads apart, comb the dreads apart, comb the dreads apart, comb the dreads apart. Take that, and I'm gonna get the comb again and rake it down the line. Make sure that shit's straight. Make sure it's lined up crispy. Comb it apart again, and do that one more time. Ooh, that hurt. There we go. I feel like this is good enough. You can definitely get it way crispier than this, but I'm just showing you for a reference. There we go. Now I'm gonna take one more clip, and that is now separated. As y'all can see, we have gotten 3 dreads separated and out the way. Now these 3 dreads are almost prepared to be braided. So now all you're gonna do is take them and individually retwist all these dreads. So the same way that we parted this line, this line, and this line, we're gonna do that for in between these dreads, and then I'm gonna retwist and clip them down. But let's get into it. This first one is really damn near parted, so I'm just gonna comb it away from each other, separate the dreads from each other a few times, and try and get that straight. Now that I have gotten that dread parted, all I'm going to do is palm roll retwist the root of this dread. Typically, I like to comb out the root just a little bit so that it's easier to move and manipulate, but if you don't do that, you'll be completely fine. You're going to want to get this part of your hand and put it right up onto your scalp where the part is. Hold it like this with your finger and clip it, and get another hand like this. Just palm roll that. Keep it as tight as possible the whole time to get the best results. And as you guys can see, hopefully, we got a really, really nice and tight retwisted dread right there. Finally, you're gonna want to clip that down and repeat that for the last 2 dreads. So let me go ahead and do that for y'all real quick. Got my second dreadlock done. I'm clipping it to the same clip as the first one. And And as you guys can see, because this is the last dread, it's already parted because we did this one, the top one, and this one right here is done. So all I'm gonna do is take it and palm roll it down. All right, y'all. Now that we have all 3 of the dreads in the section parted, retwisted, and ready to go, we're gonna get right into the braiding process. So the first thing that you're gonna wanna do when it comes to braiding is just find out which way you wanna do it. Me personally, I like to braid under. So I learned how to braid when I was in elementary school, oddly enough. I don't know why they taught us this in school, but they in real life taught us how to braid. And the best way I can describe it is you're constantly trying to alternate from left and right, putting it in the middle. What I mean by that is this right one right here, this is my right. I'm gonna take it and put it under the middle right there. Now the left one, I'm gonna take it and put it under the middle. Right one, middle. Left one, middle. Right one, middle. Left, middle. Hopefully that's easy enough for y'all to understand. If not, let me know and I'll try and go and do a more in-depth video. I might use shoelaces. But essentially that is all you gotta do, and now you just wanna go ahead and continue braiding that all the way down the length of your dreadlock. And I would say try as hard as you can to get it tight at the base, because that's the part that you wanna stay intact the best, just so your retwist can last the longest possible time. All right, y'all, as you can see, I'm finishing up this braid right here. And the last thing that I'm gonna go ahead and do before I oil my parts is get a rubber band. And like I showed y'all last time, I only get 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm gonna do 3. And that's how I like to braid my hair. As y'all can see, my dreads done got a little bit long. It's down there at my chin now. But that is exactly how I braid my hair. The last thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and get some oil and put that just on my parts, not too much. I already got a little bit in here, so I'm gonna just distribute that evenly. Rub it in a little bit. And that is it. If you guys have any further questions, you feel like I didn't explain it thoroughly enough, you want to see me teach you how to braid only and strictly, let me know down there in the comment section below. But as far as me, this is exactly how I retwist and braid my own dreads by myself. I've been doing it for years now. It's cheap, it's easy, and you know what I'm saying? You do it yourself, it's quick. But you know, yeah, man. It's actually midnight. I gotta wake up at 5 for work. I'm exhausted, but I had to come drop this video for y'all. Z-Force, I'm about to go to sleep. I just wanna hold you for the weekend. I know you not mine to have. Still put it on you.